Oh, Adam! Welcome to Splayed, dude. Welcome to Splayed.
Episode 19.
Let's try this again, yeah. Adam, welcome to Splayed, dude. Episode 19. No, 20.
20.
This is 20. Episode 20.
Nice.
Splayed, episode 20. What's up, bitches? So, anyway, dude, I wanted to talk to you today about metaphysical shit, right? Metaphysics. Metaphysics, which is Greek, by the way, for not physics, okay? So basically...
It's an ancient term called not what we're talking about.
Yeah. Keeping with that theme, I wanted to talk to you about Lady Gaga.
And her metaphysics?
And, yeah. Seriously, dude, apparently she fell off stage. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, she was dancing with a fan, and then down she went.
Is she okay? I hope she's okay.
She's all right.
I kind of respect Lady Gaga. You know what I mean?
They said she's fine, so...
Okay, good, dude. Good. She's just freaking. She's amazing, dude. There's I don't know. She's a really incredible performer, you know, and she goes out on stage, and I was thinking, what if we were all some kind of figment
of her imagination.
Of her imagination.
So
you know what I mean, like that, like our existence.
So you're saying
is
that
in Lady Gaga.
She's putting on a concert in her mind, but in reality, she's in a mental hospital going,
right,
like drawing on a chalkboard. Okay,
drawing little stick figures. You know what I mean?
My fans.
But then it actually happens, like it manifests.
Okay,
you know what I mean? So then we are actually at the concert.
That brings up the question: if it's real to her, then what does it matter to us, right?
But then we would be some kind of like puppet.
We're just the puppets.
Yeah. Hold on, Adam.
Yes.
I have a notebook here. I'm gonna have you spit out your gum. Dislodge your gum into my notebook.
In the notebook? Oh, a receipt fell out.
Yeah, it's okay. Spit it right on that receipt. Oh, guys. Yeah, that's crazy. So I think I remember this conversation, actually. I think I remember. Sometimes I forget to say the letter R.
The R?
Dude, it's crazy, man. Anything's possible. I mean, if you think about it, I had this conversation. We talked about multiverse in a prior episode, but expanding on that just a moment for the concept of metaphysics. The idea is that if anything's infinite in any direction whatsoever, then eventually you have an infinite number of universes.
Yeah.
Your universe could be created. It could be a video game. Created by some god. It could be a simulation. God might have simulated this universe. It's entirely possible, right?
Like the games that we make could be universes in themselves.
Exactly. Yeah, universes inside of universes. And because of that, you could have really any kind of physics that you want to have inside of that universe. It could be cartoonish. You could live in a 2D world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's entirely possible. And so because of that, all of these things that you're describing may actually exist. It's kind of a trip to think about.
Well, I mean, you look at metaphysics as itself. It's just saying we're giving labels to stuff that we're not physically able to.
We are kind of creating sort of these made-up ideas. So metaphysics kind of goes into why we exist. Like it's sort of like why we're here. What is the universe? Why? And there's all these theories. There's all these religions. There's the Big Bang Theory, which is just another religion. There's
just different. Visit your local government church.
Yeah. You saw the
This is another different religion. All right. Anyway, yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, realistically, yeah. I mean, why? You know what I mean?
Why the Big Bang?
Why the Big Bang?
Just universe was created that way.
Yeah, why couldn't the universe have existed before the Big Bang?
It could have, in multiple, unlimited different possibilities.
Yeah. With
metaphysics, you're like, hey, this could be real. That could be real.
Your mom. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, let's. Yeah, I'm so close. I reeled it back in, dude. I was like, I want to go back into high school right now. Pyramids.
Yes.
Ancient aliens. What do you? I have thoughts on it. You have thoughts on it.
All right, you want to hear mine first?
I want to hear your thoughts.
Okay. The Egyptians contracted the aliens to build the pyramids.
Yes, dude.
Because they worship cats.
And they got behind.
The payments got behind, so the aliens came back and destroyed everything. That's how it happened.
That is the first ancient aliens explanation I've ever heard that makes perfect sense to me.
See?
Like the aliens, like they were trading with us on a regular basis. Like we had an ongoing, like, you know what I mean, commercial operation here.
It's just that we didn't understand what they were trying to give us.
Yeah.
And we were just making pyramids and like, we want to make this big stone statue. Like, and the aliens were like, you want us to do what? All right, fine. You got money.
You got money, yeah.
We're going to
give
do
us more of this stuff. And
gold.
we're like, oh yeah, sure. Gold, you know.
What do we barter with? It would be like gold or little tiny trinkets.
Something that's like valuable to them that we like didn't know was valuable.
I know what it is. We made little Funko Pops. And we bartered with them.
Yeah.
We're going to find an ancient tomb with like little Funko Pops.
Little Funko Pops all over. The thing is, somebody started hoarding them, you know, and started skimping out on the payments.
Exactly.
And then pyramids.
And then the aliens came back and said, you know what? You're about 300 years behind your payments.
Funko Pop payments.
Yeah. Just destroy everything.
Yeah. And then they went all Death Star, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's Egypt as we know it.
Makes 100% sense, dude. Here's what I thought about ancient aliens. Is people always say, like, well, it had to have been like a technologically advanced civilization that would have created these pyramids. But here's the thing. Pause.
Okay.
One second, I gotta get a drink of water. Wait.
Water.
Before I finish that sentence, everybody wait. Suspense.
Sit on your hands.
Time is precious, but I'm gonna drink this water. Okay.
Right.
So here's the thought.
Yes.
Fuck. What was I talking about?
You're saying
Pyramids.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Advanced civilizations. Here's the thing, dude. Advanced civilizations, they tend to get smarter, not dumber. I mean, I guess idiocracy is a thing.
Yes.
But the point that I'm trying to make is building materials get smarter. You know what I mean? Like the pyramids were built really freaking dumb. You know what I mean? They just stacked. Yeah.
Okay.
They just stacked one big heavy thing on top of another big ass heavy thing. It's like the dumbest possible way to build something really tall. You know what I mean? It's like, let's just get something really heavy and put it on top of another really heavy thing.
But they didn't have the concept of, steel structures or like this
steel, advanced materials, right? Like why aren't these some sort of advanced material? You know what I mean?
Well, someone has to come along with that. I mean,
like why aren't these carbon nanotubes or something even more...
Exactly. Why don't we today have something that's from the future because someone hasn't discovered it, right? Someone hasn't come up. We came up with the idea. That's, again, metaphysics.
Wait. Did you just say metaphysics?
Yes.
Okay.
Because someone has to come up with the idea for this,
Right.
Trial and error, banging rocks together.
Exactly. So why are the materials not advanced? It's not just that the shape is big.
Yeah.
It's built with materials that are... ancient material. It's just
it's
rock.
rock. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it's not hard. You know what I mean? You can go find them.
You should ask the people who built it. Is it hard?
Yeah.
Are you having a hard time?
Yeah. Okay, fair.
Future man, leave me alone.
It's hard. Okay, I'll give you that. But they didn't have to think to make it. I mean, maybe to melt it. I don't know what they did. Some people say maybe they. I don't know what they did.
Do you think it was just dumb luck?
But you get enough brute force and you can move rocks. You don't have to be intelligent, and that's the thing.
True.
You know what I mean? And so maybe more intelligent than like a monkey, but you don't have to be like, you don't have to have like tons of technology. But what you do need technology for is to build something that big and just as strong, but like a bajillion times lighter. You right?
Yeah.
Literally 1 bajillion times lighter, right?
Actual measurement
is a bajillion. No, but that's the whole point. As an advanced species would have built something just as strong that would probably actually have lasted longer.
Yeah.
Right? We wouldn't have been able to break it probably for a long time. You know what I mean?
But we still try.
It would have been light, and it probably would have been a lot taller. In fact, an advanced civilization probably could have used active suspension. You know what that is? So materials can only, like even carbon nanotubes have a limit to the amount of weight that they can hold, right?
Yeah.
Right? But you can actually add energy to it. You can actually use energy to lift up the mass. So you can basically just pump electrons or photons or something up a tube, and and that'll give an upward pressure in resistance of gravity.
Kind of like a spring, yeah.
Yeah, and so you can use energy to actively suspend, and then you can build basically as tall as you want, because it's just a matter of what your energy budget is, right? So there's like an advanced, that's like what an advanced civilization would do, and then you'd have pyramids that go to freaking space. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's ancient aliens. You know what I mean? So like when you think about that, and then you go back and you look at these rinky-dinky pyramids, you kind of like, nah.
I don't buy it.
Unless it was like a joke, or you know what I mean? Or something like on us. You know what I mean?
Okay, here's the other option. If they built the pyramids, but they just did it as blind luck, And then you got conspiracy theorists today. They're like, you line up Stonehenge with the pyramids, and they're facing right at west. Yeah. And the Egyptians are like, it looked cool.
No,
it was right there.
Like some guy, he just like drew 3 triangles in a row. You know, he's like, yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah. I like it.
And it just somehow lined up with all like the equator and everything.
Right. Just dumb luck. I don't know if it actually lines up with anything. Supposedly it does. I don't know, man.
You don't buy into it?
How do you line up with a star? It's up there.
That's the thing,
I don't get it.
Because the Earth rotates, and the stars are always going to move every like 1,000 years, right?
Exactly.
So back in his time, it was just like, I like this.
Right.
I'm going to build this. And this
you
is
could probably just pick any 3 stars in the sky and be like, okay, it lines up with those 3. You know what I mean? But 1,000 years from now, it's going to line up with something different. You know?
Yeah.
We're moving around the galaxy at what rate?
Like something 50. We're shooting through
50,000 bajillion.
We're just
bajillion.
My theory is we're just apes on a ball who traded Funko with aliens.
Yeah.
And then
Funko
got
Pop.
screwed over. And then the rest of history happened, and now we're here today.
And that's when they're not here anymore, except for the maybe flybys. You know what I mean?
Because, but now that we're making Funko Pops again, they're going to come back in resurgence.
That's why we've seen a resurgence in alien activity. They're like, oh, dude, they got a huge supply of Funko Pop.
Yeah, just like a guy with a trench coat at the Funko long arm grabbing pop. I like to buy these.
They always seem to disappear too. Like you buy all these Funko Pops, and yet somehow you only have a couple of them lying around. What happened to them?
The aliens took them.
The aliens took them. Aliens took them. Oh, dude. Here's something I saw that I thought was crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Something metaphysical. Adam Driver, dude, the freaking guy from Star Wars, Kylo Ren, dude.
Oh, Kylo. Okay.
Him and Scarlett Johansson, they're getting a divorce.
They were married?
No.
No.
In a movie, they're getting a movie divorce on Netflix.
I don't play a divorce, man. I am one.
I don't play, but I play one on Netflix.
I'm not a doctor, but I play one on YouTube, Hulu.
Star Wars, dude. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing: it's the idea of this. If any universe can exist, does Star Wars actually exist the way that we know it? The Force, all of that's entirely possible. Because if you create a simulation, you heard me. If you create a simulation,
a simulated civilization.
Yeah, it's a new word.
And they go together
and created simulation. It's gonna be a thing. All right, so if you created a simulation, I love that word. It's mine now.
Okay, yeah.
If you created a simulation.
We'll put that on a shirt.
Put it on a shirt. Simulation. Seriously, in time, we'll probably have the future to create as many simulations as we want.
Yeah.
And so the idea, dude, is that if you create one where freaking the Force is a real legit thing, you could do that.
Yeah.
And you could have... So it probably exists.
So what they call the Force in that place, we call Christianity here.
Yeah. Exactly. Here's the idea, dude. What if legitimately we were created by a God and legitimately he had a son named Jesus. Like all of that could be sincerely true. Mm-hmm. But done with a simulation. Like that's how we did it.
Okay.
He just we're a big computer program that God created and then flipped on the light switch.
That goes into Hitchhiker early.
Wait, yeah.
That goes into Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy because Earth in that was created by mice to be a giant computer.
Oh yeah.
To create the giant question.
But it was in the same universe though. The Earth was sort of like it wasn't a simulation. It was like it was actually in the same universe.
Yeah.
It wasn't like. Yeah, in sort of a meta, like a not universe.
Yeah. No. Metaphysics is all about the study of stuff that we're not able to measure or the abstract.
Exactly that. Yeah. Supposedly, in fact, the universals. Anyway, that's about as much as I read about that before I stopped reading it. Abstract. Talk to me more about abstract. I want to hear about that because I didn't actually. I got reading about it and then I quit doing the homework for the show.
You're like, I'm bored.
I'm bored. I just want to talk about cool physical stuff.
So the abstract that you can say it can apply to anything because it is the abstract. You can do abstract thinking where it's like, what if we did it like we're doing now?
Yeah.
Multiple universes and stuff like that.
Right. It's abstraction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
it's polymorphic. It's very polymorphic.
stuff that we cannot make sense of, so we call it the abstract. Like ghost sightings, UFOs.
I don't understand how that's abstract. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm going to be 100% sincere with you.
You don't believe.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
You never had a paranormal experience.
No. That stuff, yeah, sure, that's possible. Again, anything's possible and probably exists.
Yes.
In some universe. I had this conversation with this guy the other week. He was talking about religion, really chill guy. All kinds of religion. But but one thing that he was saying, dude, the thought that I had is, you know what, if universes are on the internet.
They can be.
Yeah, infinite. Then there is a universe. We're having this conversation, right? Mm-hmm. Here's what I think happened. Here's what he thinks happened. There's probably a universe where he's right. Mm-hmm. And there's probably a universe where I'm right. So on the idea of paranormal activity, there's probably a universe where that falls within the limits of what's valid within that universe.
Yeah, something...
And maybe we could be in that universe.
I mean, we can be in... different things where we can say this can happen or this could happen, right?
Yeah.
So there's this can happen, which is something we can prove.
Right.
And then there's stuff that we say...
Like the rainbow unicorn that lives in my attic. I got to show you him sometime.
Yes.
His name's Peter.
I hear he's...
Or Jordan. No, I like Jordan better. His name's Jordan.
Jordan. Has he been a good roommate?
He's chill. He's got like he'll spray the place in like rainbow,
No.
waste sometimes.
You got a horse tied to the wall?
Yeah. He's the last unicorn, Sometimes he transforms, into a human.
Autobots.
Yeah. It's messed up.
But yeah, so then you got the
Jordan! Only I can see him though.
Oh, okay. See, and that's the thing. People who are in mental facilities who say, I've only can have conversations with this one thing I believe in,
Right.
So...
Like, you can't disprove him.
No.
It's impossible to disprove him.
Because only he can see it, right?
Because I can't sample all of the space. Well, until you get into his mind.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that's interesting, man. With mind reading, eventually you'll be able to see what he sees. You'll be able to call bullshit because you'll know he's lying.
We need to get into
when you get into his mind.
We need that Ethernet port.
Yep. We need that Cat 5. But that's an interesting idea in the future, is that potentially we could actually look in, decode his neural network, and actually see what he's actually seeing, what he's actually hearing. Yeah. And we'll know. We don't, it's no longer, I no longer have to prove it. I don't have to prove it externally.
Yeah.
Because I can actually go into your mind and tell what you've actually seen.
Now,
and I can even see if what you saw was a fabrication, the result of a misfire, or like legitimate stimulation, because it's encoded in your mind.
Yeah.
Which means that either someone else encoded it in your mind or you actually saw it.
Now, since it's in his mind and you're in his mind, it's going to be real to you because you're in his mind. Being a third party in the mind, it sounds like a contract.
Yeah.
You're a third party to my mind. You come in.
Yeah.
And then you experience everything.
To be a third party to my mind.
Yeah.
All thoughts and perceptions obtained within my mind will be kept under strict confidence.
Yeah. Where does the line for privacy, end, right?
Oh, dude, it's gone, man. It's going to be so gone, dude. I mean, we can already it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Privacy is a thing of the past. It's going to go away. There's nothing we can do about it, dude, because the ability to see is increasing. What worries me is not the ability to see so much as the ability to manipulate. That's what scares the hell out of me, dude.
Because
when do you stop believing that your thoughts are your own?
Yeah, because they experimented that in the army. Like psychics, they wanted to see if they could control certain commanders on the other side.
Oh, crazy!
Just by thought.
Yeah.
But I don't think anything panned out with that. There was MK Ultra.
What's MK Ultra?
MK Ultra was the LSD test they did.
Did they actually sincerely do LSD tests to see if it was giving you some sort of metaphysical
any type of ability? They tested it all.
What?
Yeah,
for real?
It was called MK Ultra, and it was
they actually put soldiers on LSD.
Yep,
that's interesting as hell.
And they're just crazy.
Messed up their minds.
Yeah,
yeah,
and it still probably operates as a different branch of the government just to get rid of people.
How many hidden branches do you think there are?
Oh, there's probably dozens,
Yeah.
There could be
because we know about the CIA, but what about... Here's my thought, though. I don't think I'm not trying to be disrespectful right now because I know that we got some Trump fans in the audience, so I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but the guy does tweet a lot.
Yes.
I do wonder if you think he's smart or you think he's dumb. I don't care. I'm not going to make a statement on that right now. What I'm going to say though is that he does seem to be very liberal with his speech.
Yes.
Maybe it's controlled, maybe it's planned, maybe it's judicial, but it doesn't appear to be. It appears to be very impulsive. The question is, if we do have any deep-held secrets, are they being isolated from the executive branch?
From him?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like, yeah, so, but if that's true, then what's out there?
Oh, I mean, you could have, like, assassin ninjas from Japan.
Yeah.
And then he's got, like, Girl Scout ninjas from Wisconsin.
From Wisconsin. They're gonna bring a bag.
Yeah, and they have LSD flavored cookies.
Yeah.
Little U.S. patches on their
like, it's say and then you have an aneurysm, aneurysm,
and that was them. They killed you. Congress
Pronounce the letter
Wisconsin.
Let me get you a bag of candy.
We're gonna go down to get some cheddar. Wait, that was more Boston.
Yeah, that was Boston. Yeah,
cheddar.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy, man.
But think about that, right?
No, yeah, anything, dude, anything. Here's the thing. I had another conversation about. It was last time I was ranting about the mafia.
Oh yeah,
and how the government's a mafia, right? And
the new mafia.
The government's a mafia. It is just a big, well-organized mafia. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Right?
But they say they have your best interest.
Yeah, but they
don't.
Only so long as it affects their best interest, right? I mean, so that ultimately that's what it comes down to, man. It's all this like big fucking, what is it called? That game theory. It's all game theory.
No, game, yeah.
Everything, the whole universe runs on this game theory. You know what I mean? Anyway, tangent. We tangented a bit. Yeah, dude. Well, that's a whole other layer in metaphysics is because there's what you see real. And then we have another issue today in society where people don't believe science.
Yeah.
And you can't blame them because we've been lied to so many times by science. Right?
by wayward science, I would say.
Right. So the thing is it's just like, okay, I remember hearing about this thing with like the immune system, where one thing that we were doing for immune therapy back in the day, this is before CRISPR. This is before we could actually go in and mutate DNA effectively.
Okay.
Right? If we wanted to shut something down, right? We would just make it really loud. We would actually make it louder because what the body will do is if it starts getting too many signals, from this like a certain RNA sequence, right? If it starts getting too active, then the body will actually shut it down because it's a viral protection mechanism.
Okay,
right?
so it's over enhancing your antibodies to do that.
Well, no, like so whatever that, like let's say there's some like, you know, but the thing is that happens in conversations today.
Yeah.
Where you're getting all this stuff from the media, and the problem is, like, if I want to shut something down, if I want you to not hear something about me, I don't actually have to counter it. I just have to add in other noise. Do you know what I'm talking about? I ramp up the volume until you can't make out anything from reality from falsehood because you're just getting overwhelmed with, like, signals. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like guys, just like no. But I just keep it going. I just keep saturating your mind with so many different perspectives that suddenly this thing that was so important, that maybe legitimately is important, you start ignoring it because it's like it's too much and you just shut off. And that's what, like, yeah, it's like a really good way to like shut down bad publicity is to just key up the volume on a bunch of other channels. But we're getting so piped full of bullshit as a result of that that we don't even know what to believe anymore.
Okay, I get what you're saying, that they're just like, the best way to hide something is in plain sight.
Exactly.
So, but it's like you put it in with a bunch of other stuff that you're like, this is important, this is important, this is important, that's important, that's important.
Perfectly. The Matrix, man. There's the Matrix too, which is another like simulation.
That's more down the rabbit hole kind of stuff. You know, it's like, oh, are we alive or not? And it's like, let's just enjoy what we got, right? You know?
Yeah.
That was a movie.
Dude, it was an awesome movie because it's kind of like woke a lot of us up to that, right? I mean, to that idea.
It woke up a good portion of the people, but then you got like...
And they stopped making good movies after that, but it was a really good movie. I don't know what the hell's wrong with them. They cannot for the life of them seem to make another good movie since then. They're all weird.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that? Or did you see the race car one, the kid race car movie? What did they make?
Kid race car movie.
They made some sort of kid race car movie. It was really long and weird. I don't remember what it was. Did they do they did the never mind.
Yeah.
I'm out of ideas. The point is, so are they.
Yes.
So are they. The Matrix is awesome, though. The Matrix is legitimately awesome. I don't know why, but I love that movie. And it makes sense to me. It makes perfect sense to me that we could be living in a civilization
simulator.
Yeah, right?
You've been playing too much Sims?
No. Did you play The Sims?
No.
Okay.
I play Borderlands right now.
Playing Borderlands right now?
It's fun.
Yeah. Isn't that an old game?
No, the new one, the 3.
Oh, there's a new one.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, I'm so out of touch with video games. I haven't played anything forever.
You're like, I don't know.
I don't know what to do. With myself.
You went all Toby Keith there. Dave Grohl. That's a.
Who is it? Dave
Grohl.
Who's Dave Grohl? Talk to me about Dave Grohl.
Those early 90s bands. Hey, yeah. They just replace lyrics with A and E. Or, hey, yeah. Ooh, yeah. No. Is it yeah or no?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. What is it? But yeah, so metaphysics can play a big part in everyday life.
Okay.
Even yours.
Even mine.
Even the loneliest anime fan.
The Last Unicorn.
Even the Last Unicorn.
Did you see that movie?
I never saw the movie, but
I watched it recently. That movie is fucked up. I watched the whole thing. It is long and weird.
So have you been watching more kids' movies?
Metaphysical, dude. That movie, like you go on a trip. Like that's an acid trip. You watch that movie. You ever seen movies like that where it's like you feel like you're on drugs?
Okay, have you ever seen Existence?
No.
That's a weird one.
Existence?
Yeah.
What is it? Talk to me about it, dude.
Okay, so it's about this game developer who came up with a new revolutionary game called Existence.
Okay.
But
is this kind of like Player One, Ready Player One?
No, this is way different.
Okay.
So to get into the game, you use these little flesh pods.
Okay.
It's like organic.
What?
Yeah.
What?
You plug the organic thing into your back.
Okay, it makes sense.
And then you
most like horrible place to plug something, right?
Yes.
They picked Okay.
Anyway, so you're in the game and it's like real life.
Uh-huh.
And oh man, Jude Law's in it too.
Jude Law. Why can't I know that name, but I can't.
Oh. I should just show it to you, but
yeah, the Existence.
Yeah,
dude.
Existence.
Let's leave it there. I don't want to give any spoilers.
You gotta watch it.
Yeah, but that sounds like a trip. I might need to watch that, man. Like, yeah, that's cool. But dude, there's movies like that where it's like you watch it and afterwards you're like, whoa. You know what I mean? Like, where did I just go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, did that happen?
Did that actually just happen? Yeah, man. Yeah, dude, that's the thing too about some of the hallucinogenic genetic drugs, you know. All right, guys. That's it, man.
Yeah.
I don't think you got something else to say to me.
No. You got anything?
That's it. That's all I got for you.
Don't live in a dream.
Don't live in a dream. I mean, if you want to try and take it somewhere else, because we can cut some of this out. I think some of this part we can cut out because it's a little bit like low.
Yeah,
low
right now
juice.
we got nothing left. But
is there anything else you wanted to talk about, man?
No, we did the metaphysics. We linked it to a lot of stuff.
I want to just kind of freeform here because we can cut this out.
Okay.
So just kind of freeform it for a little bit. Just talk about whatever, you know, just whatever the fuck. Because I think we got some good stuff, but I think
just add stuff.
We can add all this in, you know. We can lace it all in. So we'll probably cut this segment out right here, and then if we can come up with something good, we can. So just how you been, man? Just fucking how you been?
I've been all right. Just
all right?
Yeah, work, but
work, blah. Yeah.
Had a really bad company party.
What happened at your company party, man?
They're like, oh, we're going to play Nintendo Switch and hook it up and have pizza, and there's going to be all these people. No one showed up.
Yeah. Yeah. No one showed up for real?
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3 people showed up?
That was like supposed to be our, reward for doing so well.
That's weird. That's kind of a weird party.
Yeah.
That's like do something legit. You know what I mean?
Plan it out.
Like plan it out, man. Plan it out.
Whatever.
Time is now. It's 1:51.
Ghost.
Yeah. I want to talk about metaphysics, man. Like what?
what happens to us, is that metaphysics?
What do you mean?
Like, okay, we know that everyone dies.
Alejandro.
Everyone dies. Alejandro. Just out of nowhere. You're going to die.
Yeah, supposedly everyone dies.
Yes. So,
well, wait, maybe.
Supposedly.
Is there? That's what they. Yeah. Supposedly.
Well, I haven't seen Keanu Reeves die.
Yeah. Right. Dude, that dude's legit, man. He'll live forever. So what is? So what do you think happens after, man?
Do we go to our own heaven?
What do you think? What do you believe? What's your belief system?
I think we get our own, because the soul will go out. We get our own storage unit.
Yeah.
We live in it.
Mm-hmm. 6x9.
Mm-hmm. We pay about $1.50 a month.
Uh-huh.
And then we have to use the restroom down at the 7-Eleven.
Right.
That's heaven.
There's no laundry.
Wow.
But you get 3 square meals a day.
Yeah. Only the meals.
Yeah, slop.
Or
they give you some slop.
We're living in a gulag.
Yeah, kind of like a gulag, salty, salty.
That would be horrible. You die, you're like, I'm going to heaven, and then you end up in a Russian gulag.
Right, exactly.
They were all wrong.
They're all, this is heaven. This is heaven. Yep.
St. Peter telling you where to put rocks.
Yeah.
You're building a pyramid.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
For the God. For the one God. Here's the thing, too, though, is you really got to think about that. Like, for every universe where there's, like, a benevolent God who actually, like, gives a fuck about you for whatever reason, even though he created you, which kind of makes you, like, this thing that he has to deal with, which means he's probably just going to, like, flood the place and,
he gets bored.
Get back to doing whatever the fuck it was he was doing before. That's the thing, he creates you, right? It's interesting, but then he's going to go create another universe. And then eventually, like, he runs out of, like, CPU, and he's like, well, I gotta shut one of these off. You know what I mean?
You get to heaven, and it's just the big error screen, the big blue screen.
Yeah, it's a big blue screen. You're just staring at it.
Damn it.
Son of a bitch.
You got other people around you. You're like, how long has this been? 4 millennia?
We've all just been chilling here for about 4 millennia,
Wow.
Yeah, that's why ghosts are a thing, man, because they just bounce back. Yeah.
That's right. It's like
blue screen.
Call IT.
Yeah.
Get out.
Call IT.
No, I think ghosts happen because they're like, I don't want to do that, and I don't want to do the other.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay where I am.
I'm just gonna chill, man.
It's like I've earned this.
Like they've seen what's on the other side, and they're like, "Fuck that."
Yeah.
I like this more.
So they're like, they don't choose either option.
Right.
They're on the fence.
Yep.
And they're like, I earned this house.
Yeah.
This is mine.
It's my place.
So they're going to stay there.
Yeah. It's in my land.
People come in. They don't know who these people are.
I'm not paying taxes, but I'm a fucking ghost. I don't live by your rules, your metaphysical rules.
That's why they want to scare them.
Rules. Yeah.
They're like,
so we're just going to scare people.
This is my land.
Like, oh, boo.
Boo boo.
Boo 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 boo.
Hey boo boo.
Hey boo boo.
Metaphysical. I got no spine. You didn't need one, Yogi. That's good, Yogi. Shut the fuck up, Yogi.
It's a metaphysical picnic.
I'm gonna go kill that ranger. Stole my picnic basket. We should just do voices.
Yeah. I love the Yogi Bear. He's my favorite.
You're going to text the 1%? It's just Bernie Sanders.
Oh my God, I never realized how much Bernie Sanders sounds like Yogi the Bear. Well, we're gonna give everybody some health care.
We're gonna text 1%.
Text 1%.
Here we go, boo boo.
I like it, dude.
Mr. Sanders, what are you talking like that? This is how I always talk. I'm gonna get my picnic basket. Picnic baskets for everyone.
You do it so well, dude.
I could do a few voices here and there.
Yeah.
That's a show.
You make a lot of money with that show.
Yep.
We should do a show. I want to do a skit, by the way. But it's going to be good.
Oh, you want to do the conspiracy one?
What was the conspiracy skit?
Remember you pointing at furiously at like the point, and I'm just
yeah.
I don't get you.
Did we write that down?
We did.
We did write it down. Yeah. Okay, write down your shit, people. Otherwise it gets all metaphysical.
The ghosts steal it.
The ghosts steal it. You know, they like steal your ideas. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Let's just bring it down a little bit. Just bring it down.
What do you want to talk about now?
Well, what was your favorite cartoon growing up?
I like Transformers, and I also like Brave Star.
Oh, you talked to me about Brave Star. Yeah. That sounded like some freaky ass.
I am Brave Star.
Shit. Yeah, I am Brave Star. That's right. We were talking about that. We did that bit on that. When was that?
That was like
that the pigeon episode?
I think it was. Yeah.
Episode. Or was it after? There was one that we cut after the pigeon episode. I don't remember what it was.
I can't remember.
Audience, ladies and gentlemen, I'm super fucking tired right now.
Should we just make a poll?
All of my energy was spent in the first 15. Yeah, a poll.
Yeah.
Do a poll. Audience, I don't want to actually like fucking host it though.
No.
Audience, vote amongst yourselves. Don't post in the comments if you want, but I'm not actually gonna monitor them. Talk to me about your favorite metaphysical concept.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Write it out on a piece of paper.
Write it on a piece of paper.
Mail it, and then stick it in the mud.
Mail it to Bernie Sanders.
He'll get it.
Courtesy of Yogi Bear.
Tell him how much he sounds like Yogi Bear.
Yeah. And then that's it, man. Yeah. That's it. Oh, but really comment. Like, leave a comment for real. Like, your coolest metaphysical idea, you know, and then talk about it amongst yourselves. Yeah.
Lean to the person next to you and say, "This podcast wants me to discuss."
Yeah. I'm sorry. I have to do whatever the people on Splayed tell me to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to.
You gotta participate.
You have to participate.
Here's a graph paper.
I'm sorry. Here's a calculator.
Calculator, graph paper. Now I want 12 ideas.
I want you to rank them. Okay, guys. That's it, man. This is like the prolonged, protracted, extended, super deluxe, mega, double plus good edition of the Splayed. We just kind of like ramble on. You know, we just talk, you know?
Yep.
For like an extended period of time. We don't have any direction. It's just really a test to see how long the audience will stay on the mic. Keep us on
until they either click away.
Yeah. We put the good shit in the first like 15 to 30 minutes, and then after that, when we run out of stuff, you know, it's like if you're driving to work,
what do you
right?
got?
Like, what else are you gonna fucking do? Right? You're not gonna go turn on like commercial. There's no commercials. We are commercial free.
We are non-sponsored, commercial free 109.
And we are 100% clean and free transient sound for your pleasure.
Like I'm not having too much pleasure.
Make your journey pleasurable.
Are you having pleasure?
You're having pleasure now. Pleasure. Enjoy that drive.
Shall we turn the pleasure on?
Yeah.
I think we will. Where's that AC button?
Ooh, my thermostat. It's good.
I'm just going to inch this up.
What else, guys? That's it, man. That's it. That's what's up.
We're good.
Yeah, we're all done. Bye. Okay, now that they're gone, let's talk about something else.
Now that they've left.
Yeah. It's like bands, dude. Like at the end of the concert, you know, when they always do the, like, I don't know why we do this, but they stop playing.
Yeah.
Now then people cheer, and then they come back. But it always happens. I've never seen it like where the audience didn't cheer and the band didn't come back, right? But I guess in theory, if the audience doesn't cheer for more, then the band's done. Like, why play?
They just walked away.
So all your diehards are all that's left in the audience, I guess. You know, all the people who want to. That's probably why. It's like all the assholes. It's like an invite for all the people who want to go out and like, you know, get out of the parking lot faster. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, fuck you guys. You guys go. You know what I mean? We're gonna take a beat, and then the real fans.
Stick around,
right? They're gonna do an encore,
and then
The problem with this encore that we're doing right now is I don't have anything prepared.
Yeah, there's nothing.
There's literally nothing following. You know what I mean, we can't follow it up. But
So
we're here. We're
we
gonna
played-
stay on the mic.
We played a great show. We're going to be back out for an encore. Come out and we're like, we didn't have anything prepared.
We're just gonna. Joey's gonna strum the guitar, and
He's going to freeform it,
He's gonna free.
and I'm going to do some scatting. Zip zop, I quit.
Yeah. So, but we could do something like that in the future, you know?
Scatting?
Scatting.
No.
Yeah, I want to scat. Skip it about.
Oh.
Okay. I'm curious whether we should actually keep this in.
I mean, you like you said, cut it up
Yeah.
and put in the parts where we're. It'll probably cut out, and then us laughing, going, and another thing.
Another thing. Okay, at this point I have to pee, so I really can't. I don't think I can actually sit here on the mic any longer.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Remember, like, comment, all that.
Oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share. Eventually, guys, we're gonna do t-shirts. We got this cool artist we are talking to. He might be able to hook us up, but we are gonna do some t-shirts soon. Because I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. We've got some cool t-shirt ideas.
We got funny ones.
We got some really good ones. They're super funny. They'll make you laugh.
It'll make your friends go.
They'll make your friends.
The hell
laugh.
are you wearing?
Yeah,
and you're
exactly.
like, then you got to explain it to them.
Yeah, they're balls shirts.
Yeah,
balls.
And you're like, see, you go to this website.
Yeah.
http:// Hold still.
It'll be good, dude. We're gonna have some good t-shirts. They're legit. They'll have some cool stuff.
Yeah.
So soon, be expecting that soon. Prepare for awesomeness to arrive.
Be prepared. Yeah. Lion King.
All right. That's it, man. I gotta bail. I am out of time. We're out of time, legit.
We're out of time.
Yes. So,
everyone, have a good night.
have a good drive.
If you're still driving.
If you're still driving, be safe. Get to your destination safely. If you're at home listening to this in bed, maybe put on something interesting. Peace out, guys. Peace out.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Have a good night.